Once upon a time, in a picturesque meadow surrounded by a glistening stream, there lived two unlikely rivals: a swift, overconfident rabbit named Harvey, and a slow but determined turtle named Titus. Everyone in the meadow knew about Harvey's lightning-fast speed, and they also knew about Titus's unyielding grit. One sunny morning, Harvey, feeling particularly proud of his talents, hopped up to Titus and challenged him to a race. "Race me, Titus," Harvey declared with a playful smirk. "I need a good laugh. Let's remind everyone how fast I am and how, well, slow you are." Titus adjusted his little straw hat and smiled calmly. "All right, Harvey, a race it is. But remember, the race isn't over until you cross the finish line." Titus replied calmly as the animals in the meadow gathered in excitement for the race. The first race began with a classic running track across the plains. At the sound of "go," Harvey zoomed off, leaving a cloud of dust behind. Titus, on the other hand, took steady, deliberate steps, his eyes focused straight ahead. As Harvey bounded ahead, a thought crossed his mind. "This is so easy, poor Titus. I could take a nice nap and still beat him." And that's exactly what he did. Harvey nestled under a shady tree and fell into a snooze. Titus, keeping his steady pace, passed Harvey without a glance. By the time Harvey woke up with a start and tried to catch up, it was too late. Titus had already crossed the finish line. The meadow erupted in cheers as Titus smiled modestly. Harvey's ears drooped as he realized his mistake. "You got lucky this time," Harvey grumbled. "But what about a swimming race? Let's see you beat me in the water." Titus scratched his chin thoughtfully and nodded, agreeing to Harvey's new challenge. The second race was set, across the sparkling stream. Harvey, brimming with confidence again, hopped right into the water and splashed ahead. But he hadn't practiced swimming much and quickly grew tired. Meanwhile, Titus, with his strong, steady strokes, glided through the water with ease. As Harvey flailed and splashed behind, Titus reached the opposite shore first and waved to the cheering crowd. Harvey climbed out, dripping and defeated. He sighed, sitting next to Titus. "You're tougher than I thought, Titus, but I don't want to lose again." Titus smiled kindly. "Why don't we try one last race? Together, you run and I'll swim. We can help each other instead of competing." Harvey's eyes lit up, and he was eager to try. In the final race, the two worked as a team. Harvey raced across the land, carrying Titus on his back, then handed the baton to Titus, whose steady swimming carried them through the water. Together, they crossed the finish line faster than they'd ever gone before. The meadow animals cheered louder than ever, not for a single winner, but for their teamwork. Harvey beamed. "You were right, Titus. We're better together." Titus nodded. "Winning's fun, but working together, that's how we make progress." And so Harvey